What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Night Flare. Talking about One Piece. Talking about Luffy actually and his power. Okay, so I waited a while just to get this out, and I feel like now is best time to do it. I suppose because we haven't had a One Piece chapter in forever. So I'm up here thinking about Luffy and his power. Okay, so look, when he first awakened his devil fruit. They said it was the most ridiculous power in the world. And you seen him, he was real goofy and stuff. But then we thought that was ridiculous just because he had the cartoon effects and stuff. But I feel like it was more than that now at this point. I feel like it's way more than that. For one, it's a rubber fruit. Well, he has a rubbery body. Doesn't mean that it's a rubber fruit. He's able to conjure fire. Look at the boy on the shirt. He right here. He over here conjuring fire. Flames. How's he doing that? Who knows? But for as far as we know, he doesn't do too much. But he can shapeshift his body and move it around freely. Okay, I understand. But yeah, let me get more into it. Luffy already surpassed what his fruit could normally do when he entered into the gears. Gear second, it was some with his heartbeat. Gear third, his body can shape differently, a lot more bigger now. Gear fourth, it's a combination of them. Not sure what that is, but it's like a prelude to Gear 5, which can do all of them. And the heartbeat too, because that matters a lot. So look, during the fight with Kaido, before he started doing all the spectacular stuff, he was one way. But it started to become apparent that his fruit was different, because Kaido made it so clear to us that the power that he has is different. It's really different. And during the fight, that's when I realized. To me, I was like, dang, he kind of got a point. And I guess I just brushed it off because it's cartoon, right? It's a cartoon, so I'm gonna just brush it off. But now it's it got me thinking a little bit more, because when he actually awakened Gear 5, a lot of things occurred. For one, sound, music, and his influence on the world around him. And during the fight scene up in the anime, when he picked up the ground and then threw it down, and how it regained its solid form, and then how Kaido said that his body isn't rubber, but it's stretching as if it's fucking rubber. The nigga got turned into a balloon. It was changed. His body changed, but it didn't change its texture. It was still hard. It was still Kaido, but it wasn't. And if Kaido body feels like that, then how do Luffy bodies feel? Because if you think about it, rubber is pretty squishy and soft. But I think that he just has the properties of rubber. Like it said, just the properties of it. And I have a feeling that it's because of his imagination, really. I think it's because deep down, a rubbery body is something that Luffy would use or something. I feel like his power is starting to also evolve with his evolution of his mind. So look, hear me out. So the nigga ended up conjuring flames, okay? Like Ace power. And it's because of his memory of his brother, Ace. So now he could conjure flames. And up in Gear 5, he could do that little swirly thing and conjure those super flames. That's not natural to what? To I'm trying to understand the core of things. You thought that the core of his power was rubber, but it's not. And then we hear from the Gorosei, when they was talking about Luffy in the meeting, they said that he can fight with his imagination. Okay, his imagination. From what I understand imagination to be, it's that spark of creativity, that divine spark of creativity. So if his imagination, that divine spark of creativity, flings in a certain way, that reality can be created. Cause look, he said it himself. Cause when once he let me think. Did he awaken? No, no. It was like when he came back for the final time. When he came back from the sea for the final time on Momonosuke, he said, "As long as I'm alive, there are infinitely many ways that he could win." And it's not plot armor. It's literally his power. Like, you can't even be mad at him at this point. It's his power. That really got me going. But I guess it's up to him to decide how it's gonna happen, right? Right. So now he got Gear 5, and he gained a lot more freedom that his power was able to extend onto the external world too. More than that, he unlocked some other powers too. And I feel like a lot of people just walked over it or didn't even notice it. But y'all remember when he first got into Egghead, right? It was when Dr. Vegapunk was Dr. Vegapunk was just talking about dreams, right? He was talking about how devil fruits and its connection to dreams. That power, that dream. This is the age of dreams, y'all. I hope y'all using y'all dream magic to do what y'all want. Use your magic, your consciousness. Yeah, just have to put that up in there. But yeah, it's the age of dreams, right? Okay. We on to something. And when he was up in that Gear 5 state, during a little talk with Vegapunk was talking about how he was a god, he pulled goggles out of his hair. He put it out of his hair. Why? Why did he do it? Because it was fun for him. Because it was just fun. So I believe that Luffy is simple. Is his power is gonna be so unmatched at this point, because like, I don't know how to put it. I know. Okay, look, I got it. Let me focus on the energy for a minute. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I'm doing good. I'm doing better every single day. I just discovered my divine spark of imagination. I feel a lot more free. I feel like Luffy's awareness of his power is growing ever since Gear 5. And it's constantly expanding. I can't explain what his power is because it's not my power, okay? But the nigga pulled goggles off, sunglasses off his forehead when he was fighting, and then he smiled about it, and he was just like super goofy about it. And what else did he do? It seems like he's just acting in his best way. He's living life to the fullest, using his imagination, and and I think that's how he's discovering his new abilities. Cause like he pulled that shit off his forehead out of thin air. Now look, recent chapters, this nigga is eating food when nobody could possibly give him the food, okay? He was like, give me food because I want to recover so I can eat. He just kept on talking about food. But ain't nobody giving him food because nobody can give him food. Nobody is on, like, there's no way he can get the food, okay? No way that anybody could give it to him. Nobody that, those Marines ain't doing it unless somebody's on the low. But no, not in front of Saturn. That's Big Dog right there. Big Spider. That's Big Spider. And I don't like spiders. I'm a little bit arachnophobic. After I seen that one Greek mythology story about the spider and silken webs and stuff. I don't want to be no spider. I don't matter how the power. Yeah, I just listen. I don't want to be a spider. But yeah, he right there. He was gonna see it. So he over here wishing for food, and now boom, he got fucking food. How he get food? Like, nigga, Luffy, where the food come from? Nigga, he used his magic. It's that simple. Everybody was talking about like Kizaru. No, none of that. It's so simple. He used his magic. I don't know how he did it. Like, I think that's why up in the silhouette of the sun god Nika, he also has a sword and an axe. Couldn't you imagine Luffy just like fighting how he want to fight? Like, with his imagination,